Welcome back, everyone, to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty here on NCAA 14. As this is definitely going to be a big game for both of these schools. Illinois is now ranked number 6 and Ohio State is ranked at number 1. So last week, Illinois went to Michigan State to take on the Spartans, and they beat the Spartans. Not only that, but they beat them pretty convincingly. As last season when they went to Michigan State whooped them. That was easily Illinois' worst game of the season. Now we're going to be taking on Ohio State. Last season, Illinois went to Ohio State and actually beat them. Ohio State was ranked number 1 at the time, and they've not lost a game since their loss to the Fighting Illini. Now it's going to be at Illinois this year, and Illinois is much better, of course, ranked at number 6. And remember, Illinois beat them with their 4th-string quarterback. Their other 3 quarterbacks got hurt. It was Jarrett Cousins, the 4th-stringer, who was a sophomore, now a junior, got the game-winning touchdown. Illinois, Ohio State, 2 of the best defenses in all of college football. Illinois is the 2nd best, and Ohio State is the 3rd best. Ohio State is number 1 against the pass, and Illinois is number 1 against the run. So, Eric Fisher, have a fun game, my friend, wink, wink. So, Ohio State will choose heads, even though tails never fails. And it actually is tails, and Illinois will send their number 2 defense out on the field. Ohio State is no longer led by J.T. Barrett, who graduated, and I think he was like a 3rd-round pick. Now they have Sean Jackson taking over at quarterback. 14 touchdowns to just 1 interception on the season for him. As on 3rd down, Jackson will find Clark. Good tackle from Adam Butler, but that will still be a 1st down for the Buckeyes. Last year when these 2 teams played against each other, J.T. Barrett killed the Fighting Illini on the run. And now Illinois is allowing 15 rushing yards a game, and it seems like Ohio State's going for a lot of run plays, just like last year's. Jackson over to Steele, and Steele will be tackled inside the 5. It is 1st and goal and about the 4-yard line for Ohio State. So far, the offense is doing very well, as Washington will power his way into the end zone, and Ohio State will strike first today. It's been an extremely rough start so far for Illinois, but a big stop on 3rd down would definitely help them. As Jackson is going to look for a screen for Ortiz, but he will be stuffed up by the safety Cook, and Ohio State will have to punt a huge play for Illinois. It has been an extremely rough start for this Illinois offense, as it's now 3rd and 7 for the Fighting Illini. As Fisher scrambling. Fisher sees a hole and will get a 1st down that way. Finally, Illinois gets a 1st down. A play they desperately needed. If you see the game clock and the play clock, they're almost identical. It looks like the game clock is like a tiny smidge farther than the play clock. As on 2nd and 10, Fisher scrambling. Fisher going to run with it again. And another 1st down for Eric Fisher on the ground. It looks like Illinois is going to go for it on 4th down. They don't want to punt it because they're at the 30-yard line. And Akeem Manson is an awful kicker. As it'll be a screen for Kendrick Foster. Foster is able to get the 1st down to about the 13-yard line. Big play. After the 4th down conversion, Illinois could not do much, so they decided to settle for a field goal, which they actually made. And Eric Fisher is actually a little banged up, but he will return to the game next possession. As on 3rd and 7, they're going to run it, and they almost got it, too. Weird play call from Ohio State. Don't really understand. It has been a rough game for Eric Fisher. He's not played well, and he's a little banged up as well. So on 1st and 10, Fisher's going to pass it. Fisher will find the freshman Daniel Barnes, who gets to about the 40-ish yard line. Illinois will once again go for it, as they're in that weird field position where they definitely can't get a field goal of Akeem Manson. And they're not really in a punting situation, as on 4th down, Fisher. He's going to run with it, and he will get the 1st down that way. This has been a rough offensive game for Illinois. This Ohio State defense, it's pretty legit. As on 3rd and 13, it'll be a screen pass for Foster. And Kendrick Foster will gain the 1st down. Big play for Illinois. If Illinois gets a touchdown here, they're going to take the lead, which Ohio State has been by far the better team today, but Illinois made some lucky plays as Fisher looking for Foster, but it's picked off by Reed. There goes Reed. Can Fisher catch him? I don't think so. Can Kendrick Foster catch him? I don't think so either. Yeah, he actually does catch him, but at the 5-yard line. It is 3rd and goal on the 1 for Ohio State. Can they get to the touchdown or only a field goal? It's going to be a read option in Sean Jackson. will get the touchdown, extending the Buckeye lead. Here comes back out the Illinois offense, and they need to get some points to gain some momentum, as Fisher will look short for Kelly. Kelly has a first down. There goes Jackson. Kelly should have ran out of bounds, but a beautiful 10 play. Seconds left. It's 3rd and 8. Illinois has a timeout left. Illinois will look and find Derek Hall, who gains 19. Illinois will go for the field goal with Akeem Manson. And watch out, because he sucks, by the way, everyone. And his kick is up, and it is no good, just short. That's how the first half ends. It was not pretty. Your score, Ohio State 14, Illinois 3. That one was just short. That wasn't even a bad kick. It was barely short. Here comes back up the Illinois offense, which actually played well with that last-second drive. But, of course, Akeem Manson, in Akeem Manson fashion, missed the kick as Kendrick Foster with a first down. He has not barely been able to run the ball, but now I think that's more rushing yards than he had the whole game. Yeah, he went from 17 to 40 in that one play. Good start to the second half. Illinois needs a first down here on 3rd and 10. As they still are barely moving the ball down the field. Fisher on 3rd down, under pressure for like the first time this whole game. He's going to run with it again, and he does not quite get it, gaining 9 yards. On 4th and 1, Illinois is going to go for it again. Very interesting. They've been in this weird field position this whole game, and Foster barely gets the first down. Awfully close, but he does get it. And Eric Fisher, I think, is a little hurt. I saw David Barrett. Yep. This is normal, as it'll be a handoff for Kendrick Foster, gaining 5 yards. Hopefully Fisher's good. Eric Fisher is on the field, and Illinois is going for it again. What is this? They're 3 for 3. Can they go 4 for 4 on 4th down? Fisher under pressure, and he is sacked. No first down. Just great. Ohio State has barely been on the field on offense this whole game, yet they have a pretty big lead somehow. As Jackson under pressure, and he is brought down. So both teams get in on the sack board. That was Marcus Miller with the sack. 2nd and 10 for Illinois. Derek Hall in motion. Fisher. What the heck was that? Did he just stumble? That was a very weird play. The defense has been very good today for Illinois, but it needs to make a big play. The offense has been unable to make any plays this whole game pretty much. Receiver in motion. Jackson will look to pass it. I almost said Barrett for some reason. Looking for Washington. And Washington has a first down. Does not want to be tackled. It is 3rd and 3 for the Buckeyes as Illinois needs a stop here. It'll be an option. And of course, Sean Jackson gets the first down. Won't be tackled. Still not tackled until Melvin Washington tackles him at about the 6. It is 2nd and very short for Ohio State. Illinois needs a stop as we're now in the 4th quarter. Hands it off to Ortiz, and Josh Ortiz easily gets the touchdown, and Ohio State extends their lead. Our first studio update of the game as Penn State and Boston College in a battle of awful teams, and Boston College has a 7-0 lead, hoping to get their first win of the season. Penn State, of course, lost Saquon Barkley, Trace McSorley, and they definitely have not recovered. Illinois has won 2 things today. 1, they've won time of possession as Ohio State's offense has barely been on the field. And they also won the coin toss. Very exciting. Fisher under a lot of pressure, and he is sacked, making it 4th and 14. Illinois going for it again. This one, it makes a lot of sense, because they kind of have to if they want to win this game. As Fisher on 4th and 14, looking for Jackson Kelly, and it is incomplete. Just great. It is 2nd and 9 for the Buckeyes. They've pretty much won this game. They were by far the better team today. As Sean Jackson, under pressure, he fumbles it, and Illinois picks it up. Probably won't matter, but who knows? 21-3 lead, joke. Who knows? Anything's possible. Illinois is pretty much out of it, but at the same time, there's still 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. As Fisher will be sacked again. No pass blocking the past few drives. For Ohio State, they lost one of their defensive backs, Bailey, for the season with a broken collarbone, and Eric Fisher is hurt again as well. Wonderful. Eric Fisher is fine, but I don't think Illinois has a point of bringing him back in the game, I think it'd be a good idea to see what Barrett can do, the freshman. And Illinois is pretty much out of the game as well. Fisher can play, but he's not, as it's 4th down again. Illinois is 3 for 5. They have not converted their last 2 after making their first 3 as Jackson Kelly with the 12-yard catch and a first down. It is first down at the 40 for Illinois. David Barrett scrambling, looking to pass it. Barrett looking for Jackson Kelly once again. David Barrett has played very well so far. Illinois is now back in the red zone. Can they get a touchdown with Barrett? As Barrett under pressure, looking for the end zone where it is caught by Derek Hall. And now Illinois is doing well with David Barrett. Illinois is going to go for 2, hoping to make it a 10-point game. As Dan Cook in motion. Barrett under pressure. He's going to look for Kendrick Foster, who gets the 2-point conversion. As we have another studio update, as Maryland now 3-3, beating Purdue 47-24. Purdue drops to 2-4. Illinois is going to go for the onside kick. As the kick is going to be right in the hands of Sullivan. There goes the onside. It is 3rd and 6. A first down will end this game and end Illinois' chances of some miraculous comeback, as Ortiz does not get the first down, and Illinois still has a slight. Ohio State is going for it on 4th down. This call makes absolutely 0 sense to me. Hand off to Josh Ortiz, and Ortiz gets the first down. Wow, very gutsy play call by Urban Meyer, but it worked. This game is over. Ohio State was definitely the better team, and they will stay number 1, and Illinois will drop in the rankings. Hopefully Eric Fisher can do better, because he was very bad. David Barrett played pretty well, though.